Hi everyone, welcome back to Our Enchanted Budget. Today we're doing Tiny Tuesday. And I forgot the money again, so hold that thought. Okay, I'm back. Why do I keep forgetting? So this week I should have $10 left over from household grocery envelopes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And let's move these out of the way first and get the savings challenges out. Oh, whoops, I need paper clips. Whoops. And sorry, my stomach keeps growling. I'm not sure why. Okay. Paper clips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was this close to printing more, you guys. I almost got to check that off of my to-do list. However, computer updates failed me. I guess the computer needed to do updates, and so I had to wait. And by the time it was done, like the computer was done doing its thing, I had to start cooking. So I didn't have time last weekend. All right, so I'm gonna roll a 12-sided die and then add $1 to whatever savings challenges I roll until I run out of money, which may be very quick this week. All right, number 12, got $1. I could have, so the way I pulled money from envelopes for excess grocery spending was kind of like a mix of envelopes. So like personal envelope, kids envelope, of course the bulk shopping and grocery envelopes, those were emptied. And then I pulled some from miscellaneous and I pulled some from household. So, because the negative was, or the excess was, I say negative because the way I was keeping track was I emptied the grocery budget and then I looked at the bulk shopping envelope and I emptied that and then I went to negative, kind of like how I was doing the car insurance. And you know, right after I went shopping or placed the order. All right, I finished rolling, so let's start coloring before I keep talking. And then when I had some time, I sat down and said, okay, where do I pull the money? So initially I just recorded it as negative and then, you know, just looked through all the envelopes and figured it out. All right, number 12 got $1 and I need more than $1, so let's wait on that to see if I'm gonna put that on the side. Number 11 got $1, and if I have an extra $1 from somewhere, although I might not be able to finish any because I didn't have a lot to start with. If that happens, I may have to just move that $1 to another challenge. Let's just quick check. Yeah, I'm not finishing any today. So in that case, I'm just gonna move this $1 to this wizard cat because it didn't get any today. I mean, that means this one didn't get any, but you know. Maybe next week I'll have more left over. I'm not placing any grocery order, online grocery order this week. Because online grocery order, I only use it when I have to buy things I can't buy at Aldi. And number 10 got $1. And I bought a lot of shelf-stable stuff and snacks. I don't need to be eating any more snacks. I really feel like I need to cut back on snack foods. Like, not like, I think it's fine for me to have like a fruit or yogurt as a little snack midday, but I'm talking about like crunchy snacks, sweets, that kind of thing. Number 9 got $1 because it's not making me feel very good. I feel sluggish. My stomach is not happy. In combination with having too much takeout food that 1 week. I think my body's still recovering. But I did make all the food for the whole week. And I'm proud because I cooked even on the days I went to work. So, number 7 didn't get any. I just have to work smarter, not harder, right? That's what people say. Number 6 got $1. And I see some videos recommended to me about meal prep that is kind of like you freeze the ingredients and then you just kind of heat it up, or crock pot recipes. And I just need to figure out recipes that don't have the same cooking method. So maybe I'll do one crock pot going in an oven and then like a stovetop thing. I think last week I tried to make everything stovetop, so it just felt chaotic. But if it's crock pot, I can set that in the morning, right? Like on a Sunday. Let's assume I'm doing a meal prep on a Sunday. Or number 4 got $1. Then I can start the crock pot in the morning. So I got 1 meal prep going. And then I can marinate the chicken or whatever for the oven in the morning while I'm doing the crock pot. And then at night, I could just throw that in the oven, and that's second meal. And if I have energy, I can cook like ground beef or something on the stovetop. Then like I spread it out a little bit, so it's not like I'm chopping all these vegetables and meat and then cooking them at the same time. That was kind of stressful. Number 3 got $2. I also have to pack a lot of lunches on Sunday because I make my lunches to take to work, and then I have to make kids' lunch boxes. My lunch is kind of like whatever. It's a sandwich and a fruit or whatever. Number 2 got not $2, $1. But for my kids, I try to make it more, I don't know, aesthetically pleasing. In a little bento box or bento box. And I make sure I have like a little sandwich, some kind of protein. And I used to do 1 vegetable and 1 fruit, but they never ate the vegetables, so I just do 2 different kinds of fruits. Number 1 got $1. And so yeah, there's a lot of cooking and prepping going on Sunday. So I guess maybe young people will say I almost crashed out. I almost crashed out on Sunday because with the amount of lunch prepping, and then I had to do all the meal prep, and at the end I was just so done. All right, that was it. I only had $10, so I didn't have a whole lot of money to do savings challenges with. And I meant to talk about what we're doing on the weekend, but oh well. I guess my brain wanted to talk about meal prep instead. So anyway, I learned a lesson from last Sunday, and this weekend I will do better by staggering the meal prep, so I'm not burnt out by the end. So now that also helps me plan, because now I can, look for, okay, I want a crock pot recipes and an oven recipe or something, and then it'll help me guide my meal plan. All right, that's it for everything. I feel like a lot of the times what I say has nothing to do with savings challenge, so I'm sorry if you don't care, or you don't care about it. If anybody is entertained, that'll be great, but if not, thanks so much for listening to my rambling, and thank you so much for watching as always, and I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.